Hetep, hetep, hetep. Yeah, shout out to every conscious soul over here. We've come once again to unfold the hidden mysteries, secrets, aeons, dynasties, ages. The words, WORDS, is words. When you change words, you start with S, it becomes SWORD, which is your sword. So your words are your swords. So today we've come here, and your sword is your command. So you vow with your words as your sword. I salute all conscious soul over here once again. Today we are going to elaborate about a deep secret which have been kept aeons and dynasties from us, that they've not unfold to us from ages till now through the waters above and below. So the other day we learned about Nana Nyamiwa, Nana Nyami, whereby Nana Nyamiwa, Nana Nyami represent the primordial beings, Amen, Aminet, the immortal beings behind all creation, all existence, whereby they divided their consciousness as masculine and feminine energy, creating the black forces of nature. Black objects absorb sunlight, white objects reflect. Now, as they develop or they combine their divine consciousness, they created the soul, the Ka and the Kayet. The Ka and the Kayet now started to vibrate with Hehu and Heunet. Hehu and Heunet represent the divine force of energy, the air energy, which is expansion and contraction. Now, expansion and contraction, which is Hehu and Heunet, causes the black substance of space to vibrate. Now, the black substance of space started to vibrate, vibrating and now cooling down. When the black substance of space now cools down, it develops the primordial waters. Now, from the primordial waters, within the black substance of space, now Ra and Raet was born, causing the expansion and contraction to vibrate as faster it is, or it was. Now Ra and Raet divided the waters above and the waters below by creating spheres within the black substance of the primordial waters and the primordial darkness. Now, when Ra and Raet divided the primordial darkness, that is the primordial waters above and below, now we got Mother Nut, which is the sky goddess, which represents Tradian Pon Kwa Ame, Kwa W-A or K-W-A. Kwa KWA represents the servant, and Amin means the hidden one, the abiding one, the permanent one. So Tradian Pon Kwa Ame is Mother Nut, the servant of Amin. It is the sky goddess that gives us the clouds. Through the clouds, Busum Memfi, the Friday goddess, as today takes its form, now release the sperm within the clouds. We are able to receive the semen of Busum Memfi into Busum Efi. Now Busum Efi represents the semen with Busum Memfi. Now Busum Efi, which is the mother goddess of the earth, give us life, the green plants for us to eat, for us to drink and be satisfied. So, from the black substance of space, everything came into being. Through the black mortar being as water, being the primordial water beings, through that spheres was created. We got Mother Earth. Through the resurrection of Ra, through Efu, the belly, the primordial waters. Ra came into being from the primordial waters as volcanic energy. From the waters below Mama Nut, Tradian Pon Kwa Ame. Now Ra took the form as the volcanic energy, as volcanic eruption, as a rock called Efura. Now we had our first primordial land, dry land called Afuraka, which is Africa or Afuraka. So today I come with higher frequency from the ancestral spirituals and forces of nature to give the truth to my people. So today we are just going to talk about currency. Always I've been telling you, the sun is not Jesus, it's the sun. In the ancient of days, Greece, they spelled the sun called IESOUS, called Iosis. And Iosis represent the sun in ancient Greece. And I and J can be interchangeable. So I and J, while I was changed to J, called Jesus. JESOUS or JESUS, giving you Jesus. Iosis, Jesus. Jesus represents the sun. The SUN is the same as SON. So the sun is the same as the sun. It's not Jesus, it's the sun. The resurrection of the sun is the arising of the sun from the east, from the Horus, from the horizon, the whole rising sun, from the east, from the eastern star, the Easter, the oyster, the egg star, through the hours of the day, 12 hours of the day, 12 hours of the night, through the hours, which is Horus, the newborn sun, from Uset and Usa. So how we were fragilized with our court of nature through Mama Nut and Mama Gabe from the primordial waters, we got our current sea. Every individual living on this planet, is coming from the current sea. When we talk about current, current means the force that moves every object. And current is just talking about electrons and protons moving through the what? Electrical wires to give us our light. And light is coming from forces of nature. Through that we got our sun, which is the first light. And the stars, starts, the first light. So currency is coming from the current, the energy through which every life form is able to come into existence, giving us the current C, the current, the energy. CURRENT represent current, represent the energy. And energy represent the ability to do work. So we are the current, we are the energy from Ra and Raet, the current sea, the current waters from Ra and Raet. So current sea, CURRENT is current. Dash, SEA is sea. Sea is coming from the primordial oceans, the primordial waters through which all life came into existence. So we are the current sea. We are the seamen, the semen. The semen, the semen of our fathers, moving through the cervix to the womb to fertilize with the egg, to give us our newborn son, whereby the newborn son represents the current sea, the current waters, the current seamen of their fathers and their mothers. So, the seamen goes to the sea, they go to fish, and when they get the fish, as the seamen get their fish, through their fishing nets, they fish, and they get the fish in their boats. Now the seaman now returns to the sea, the banks of the sea, representing the shores of the sea. Now they sell their what? Them fishes. Now they get currency. The currency represents money. Through that they come home, they feed their family with the currency, representing the currency, the current seamen coming to the banks of the rivers or of the sea, of the shores of the sea, to sell and get currency, money to feed their family. Now, money that we get, money that we receive from the salaries of every month of our pay is coming from waters. Money is flowing like cash flow, like water. Money flows like water. So they use water to print our money. We have two banks. The bank of a river, the banks where we take our monies. And the banks of the river is directing the current flow of the waters. And the banks where we save our monies is where we go to take our currency. So in the ancient of days, in ancient Mesopotamia, the Middle East, our ancestors, and ancestors, they were moving through the navigation of the seas, and they were doing barter trading. And at the banks of the seas, they get their money, they get their currency. And at the banks of the rivers and the seas, our ancestors farmed their lands in ancient Kemet, The river now, when it overflows its banks, it leaves the black substance of space, the black substance of what? Mother Earth. Now, the black substance of Mother Earth serves as what? The essential nutrients, the essential fertilized land for us to cultivate our plants through photosynthesis. We get the solar energy embedded in the plants. So, on the sea banks, on the seashores, on the river banks, we direct our energy to the cultivation of our natural plants. Now we eat from Mother Nature. But when the white and their offsprings came to us, came to do barter trade with us, now they use the maritime abnortries law to change all the resources that we have through the what? Middle East navigation of the waters. They printed money as currency to control our mind, which is coming from the currencies. The seas, the waters, the primordial waters. Now they use the currency to regulate our mind. They use the currency to control our minds, called the mentis. So they printed money. So we go to banks. We cash our monies from the banks. And the cash, now we use to buy our resources, and it flows like waters. And we have two banks, the banks of the rivers and the banks where we take our money. So money flows like water, cash flow like water. So they use the river banks, the banks, to take our money, our income. Well, us, we have to work, we have to farm from the banks of the rivers, because it is the rivers, the current flowing of the rivers, of the seas, of the rivers and of the oceans, giving us fertility to motherland. We navigate on rivers, we navigate on the seas. So they printed money, as money should flow like cash flow like waters, to control our mentis, our mind, calling the currency. And we are the currencies. We are the seamen. We are the resources of our ancient ancestors and the ancestors. We are the resources formulating together to call the Oman, the nation. Every nation depends on the humans to bring about what? Development and growth. But now they've used money to conquer our mentis. Now they've used money, which is the currency. So we go to the banks. We've forgotten about the banks of the rivers and the banks of the oceans. So in ancient of days, our ancestors and our ancestors, our priests, our ancient priests, Akonfo, they go to the river banks. They pour libation to every river. They pour libation to the oceans. And it is still present in our ancient Akan cosmology. If you go to the ancient, or if you go to the Ga, that is the Ga people in Ghana, Accra, they celebrate Homo. And when they are about to celebrate Homo, they pour libation to the river goddess, to the sea, to the ocean goddess, to bring fertility to their lives, to bring the seamen safely to the banks of the seashore, to sell their fishes, to get their currency, to feed their children, to feed their Oman, their own nations. Now, when the whites and their offspring fragilize our cult of nature, they use currency, which is representing the money, which is representing we, the individuals, representing the currencies of our ancestors, representing the currencies. We are seeing us as current. If you are here, you are seeing me as a current being. I'm existing as a current being, the energy existing within my body, as my ba and my bayet, and as my ka and my kayet, my divine soul consciousness, regulating my ba and bayet, my spirit, okay, to resonate on a higher frequency, to bring about the truth to my people, so that we can resonate on a higher frequency in this awakening, in this spiritual world, so that we can enlighten our fellow human beings, our fellow generations ahead and behind us. Okay, so wherever that you are using money, that you are using currency, you are using the river flows, the current, the flow of the rivers, okay, and the seashores, and they are using your energy through the weeks. So you are being weakened on Monday, whereby you start working on the weekdays from Monday. So from the moon's energy, which represents the feminine energy that you have to rest, they will start to weak you, because you go to work on your weekdays. Monday, they start to weak you. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, they weaken you, whereby your weeks ends. So they give you weekends So Friday represents the weekends. The weekends, your weekends. With the month, they are paying you with your salaries, and your salaries represent the currency, the monies that they are using to control your mentis, your minds. So on Friday, they weaken you, and your week ends. So Saturday, Sunday is your weekends. Your week has ended from Monday to Friday. Through their weakening, how they weaken you. So when they weaken you, you work within the weeks. Okay, then you give homage to their ancient gods, which is Zeus. Zeus is the same as Isis, the same as Jesus. So wherever that you are working on your week to get your currency, to get your money. You are working to get your money from the banks. Indirectly, you are to work to get your food, your resources from nature, from the banks of the rivers and the banks of the oceans. And wherever that your resources are many, now you do barter trading within the Mediterranean seas. The seas. Now, barter trade is being done on the seas. Through that, they corrupt our cult of nature. They give us the currency, the money. So money, wherever that you are, you work to get money. You work to get currency, whereby currency represents the currency, the resources from the waters. So wherever that you are, they are controlling you with the water, matter, mama, mother. So matter is coming from the primordial waters, the immortal being, which is water. Water, water, is water. W and M is interchangeable. So W can be interchangeable with what? M, and M can be interchangeable with what? W. So matter is matter. So they add T to matter, giving you matter, the same as water. And water takes the form as liquid, solid, and gas. Liquid, solid, and gas represent we, the individuals, from the primordial semen, the semen of our father, okay, and the egg of our mother. You combine together to form blood clots. Through that, we came as what? Semen. Whilst the semen goes to the sea, they go to the sea to farm for their fishes. They get their fishes, they come to sell at the banks. They get their currency, their current what? Energy they've used on the waters to get their money to feed their family. So wherever that you are, I'm here to disseminate the truth to you. If you are here, you share, you like, and subscribe. My YouTube channel is Nana Efia Brib. Okay, Nana Brib, okay? Nana Brib. I have a PayPal account below my topic on every video I have. We are trying to build a spiritual center to resonate with the higher frequency of our fellow melanated beings, because our cult of nature has been taken out from us. So I've joined hands together with one of my Ghanaian friends in Belgium, and we are trying to build a farm. So we've started with the farm, okay, and we are about completing the farm, left with gates. Then we bring the animals. After that, we start to build the mansions or the rooms for our incantations, our rituals, so that wherever that you are, whether you are in the Caribbean, in the United States, wherever that you are, you can come home. Wherever that you visit Ghana, you call me, you drop me, you chat me, you WhatsApp me. You come to build your spiritual forces or your spiritual immortal being, so that you can resonate to resist all this slavery going on, because we've been doomed. Ancient of days, we are the rare cells of Mother Nature. We contain the Abatun. The Abatun represent the divine consciousness, the black substance of space, which represent the melanin. Okay, so through the melanin represents our soul, our divine consciousness, the being that tells you what you have to do at the right time, the being that tells you to do good always. That is your soul. The being resonating within your head region, the middle part of your head, called your ka and your kayet, the dark part, your skull, your skull. That being contains your life focus. That being directs you towards Ma and Ma'at, which is divine law and divine hate, the truth that you have to follow on this Mother Earth, on this plane Earth, before you can balance your life in Mother Nature. Do you understand? So they use money. So now everyone is fighting for money. Everyone is working to get money. Everyone is not supporting the cells of Mother Nature. What I'm telling you is the truth. Everything I come here to tell you is the truth. I don't come here to tell you lies. Okay? Everything I come here to tell you is the truth. It is the truth from my spiritual incantations, my spiritual libations, and from my meditations. Through the abosom, the gods of what? Mother Nature. They direct me to my consciousness. They tell me, Kofi, go and give this message to your people. So today I'm here to tell you that the money that you are following everywhere that you are, you have to get wealth, but don't put your mind on your wealth, but resonate with Mother Nature. Wherever that you see that your brother needs help, try to help your brother. Wherever that you see that there is a help for the society, try to help the society. Okay, it is in Ghana that we've spoiled our waters. If you go to United States, if you go to Turkey, Kuwait, Qatar, Ireland, everywhere that you go to, do you understand? Their waters are being preserved, but it is only Africa that we've spoiled our lands with gold, with the mining of gold, which is galamsey, and our waters have been destroyed. And our waters are the deities of the Mother Earth. Our waters are the deities. We came to meet the waters. You go and leave the waters on Mother Earth. We came to meet the planets. We came to meet the plants. You leave them and go. Okay, it's as a generation. Do you understand? But now we are spoiling our waters. We are spoiling our plant lives, animal lives, mineral lives. What is next for the next generation to follow on? So I'm here to tell you, our leaders are following money, which is the currency. And the currency that they are following, they are using our blood, our energy, our current force to work within the weeks, through the weakening of our soul, our body, through the weekends. Okay, now they pay us with salaries, the monies. They takes us what? Tax. The tax is coming from what? The tithes. The same as tithes, tax. Okay, indirectly, they use that money to fulfill their what? Their selves and enrich themselves for their family and their generation. But I'm here to unfold the truth to you. I don't come here to lie to anyone. Okay? And wherever my message needs to go, will go. If even it is only 2 people who comes here to listen to my message, I'm okay. Because my message is of truth from the spiritual deities. I don't come here to say something from my mind. No. I come here with the resonation of what? My ancestors and my ancestresses. And through the spiritual forces of Mother Nature to the deity of the sun. Ra and Riot. 21st June is the summer solstice. And 21st June represents the summer solstice, whereby the sun will spend 4 hours in the skies. And the 4 hours the sun will spend in the skies represents the Most High. That is the middle part of the heavens, the center of the universe. So wherever that you are, 21st June of this month is going to be summer solstice. That is where they told you in the Bible that Joshua went to war and he raised up his hand and he was tired. And his people came to join him with the raising of his hand. 4 hours. And they conquered every forces that was fighting against them. This is talking about 21st June of this month, whereby the sun will move to the high realm above, the middle part of the cosmos, the middle part of the divine the divine universe. And the sun will become the Most High. We will get the long day, and we have what? Short night within the year. So 21st June represents the longest day of the year and the shortest day of the night of the year. So on 21st June, the sun will now be in the constellation of Leo, whereby the sun is the Most High. And when the sun becomes the Most High in the constellation of Leo, I've always been telling you, the constellations represent the zodiac signs. And the zodiac signs are represented with what? The animals. And animals are being reared in the zoo. Okay? So they represent by what? Animal signs called the zodiac signs. So the stars that you see in the atmosphere, acting as the most, the highest, the part of the most sphere of the spheres. Okay? Represent what? The zoo energy, the zodiac signs, which represent the animals, what? Analogy within the constellations. Astrotheology. So on 21st June, the sun becomes the Most High in the constellation of Leo, whereby Leo represents the animal as what? The lion. And in Leo, the sun becomes the Most High. We have long day of the year, shortest day of the year. And they call Jesus, the sun, S-U-N, the S-O-N, as Jesus, being the Lion of Judah. It's not Jesus being the Lion of Judah, but it is the sun becoming the Most High in the constellation of Leo, which Leo represents the lion, spending 4 hours of the day or of the hours, Horus, whole rising sun. Okay, so 21st June represents the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, whereby the sun becomes the Most High. I love every human being. If you are here, please share, like, and subscribe. Yeah. Afonsu Kudua, I'm watching you live from Congo, Ashanti Achim. Thank you. I salute you, Afonso. Bra Samuel, all the way from. Okay, thank you. Share with others who have been involved in the way. Sure. I say, great one. Kwajo Oforimiki. Imhotep, Ra, Elamaat, Oku. Aaron, share, sure. Grand Rising, April Thomas, Grand Rising Queen. How are you? Aaron, Hetep, Kings and Queens. Yeah, highly welcome. Thank you for sharing another powerful expose of our story. Yes, I come here with a greater spirit with my ancestors. Do you understand? Yeah, everything I'm telling you here is the truth, okay? Aaron, Akhenaten, the fourth. So true. Yeah, what I'm telling you is the truth. Appear David. Greetings, great one. Yeah, greetings to everyone. I salute all conscious souls over here. Afia, Afio, Atuku, Nabi Tete, Flozi, deep teachings. Hotep, yeah, deep teachings. Yeah, my teachings are very great, okay? I love everyone. Great vibration. Yeah, I'm coming with a great vibration. Do you understand? Yeah, I don't play jokes over here. Thank you. We love you. Sharing. Yeah, I always come here. Do you understand? I will not come here to give false evidence to my people, okay? You can see behind me, even though there is light, but you can see darkness. Darkness came to, from nothingness, everything came into being. Do you understand? So everyone who comes here, I love you. I love every human being over here. I love all conscious souls. It is not easy to know the truth. It is not easy to separate the lies from the truth in these hours of our years, our generation. Whoever that is here, I salute you. Share and like and subscribe. I love everyone. Hey,